Wait a second, can we just go back here? Why does the game put me in Roman Grosjean's car? It's not like I have a history of crashing. Oh, contact! I've spun out completely! I've smashed into the barriers! Got cars off all over the show! I've just smashed into a Toro Rosso, so his Grand Prix virtually ruined already. Okay, so maybe I do, but... Anyway, back to the Grand Prix here.
There are a lot of cars on track today. We need to be careful on the first corner.
So first it puts me in Grosjean's car, and then it warns me of crashing into turn 1. This game must be trying to wind me up. Anyway, we do have a Grand Prix to win here in Spain, so we're away now, and the car ahead has not started at all there. It's a good job he ghosted, otherwise my front nose would have gone straight into his gearbox, and that would have been one of the most erotic starts to a Grand Prix in the history of this channel. But we're piling towards turn 1 now. McLaren ahead of me. There's all cars just flying through turn 1. One of them's a Caterham that's just smashed into the Mercedes there. Williams slipped through on my outside there quite cheekily, which has knocked me down into P11 again. But nevertheless, I'm back up into P10 because the McLaren's been taken towards turn 4. Caterham just ahead of me now, who's picking up dust as he flies through the next few corners. And oh my god, have you seen how many cars are behind me? This is going to be a horrific turn 5. We've lost a position to a 4-seater. We've lost another one to a McLaren. We've lost another one to a Sauber. That's catastrophic. I lost all composure through that corner in about 17 places as well. Round the outside of a McLaren. Oh my days, look at the amount of cars out there. I don't think I've ever seen a mid-race pile-up as big as that one. That's catastrophic, but it's catapulted me straight into P6. And suddenly there's a podium possibility here as I drive through lots of dust that other cars ahead of me have picked up as they track extend and cut corners, similar to what I do every single corner of every single race I drive. Now, a bit of contact with a Ferrari just ahead of me. There's a big group of us here as I cut that corner. Ferrari starts ice skating there through that corner, just driving sideways. Not entirely sure that it must be a hovercraft, that car, or something, because something fishy was going on there, and he just started driving sideways. I've played so many hours of this game, but it still throws up surprises. Surprises like me being in P4 as we go over the start-finish straight, but oh no, the Sauber there has soared to the end of that one and cut me down with better exit speed, and I've now got a Williams on my inside. This could be an ugly turn 1, or it could be a pretty one, depending on the rash and recklessness of that Williams, but he seems pretty reserved so far, because he's not thrown it down my inside, and I maintain P5 behind this Sauber. And look at it, I could actually win this Grand Prix, you know. I'm not that far behind the leader. He's only about a corner or so ahead of me. I realise that every time I say that, I end up losing, but anyway. It's at this stage I realise the Grand Prix is getting a bit dull as I'm sort of isolated in P5, so I'm going to show you a first corner at Monaco which is bound to be more entertaining. So we're flying towards turn 1 now. Just watch the huge inevitable crash take place. No, right, that hasn't happened. Getting a bit desperate now for drama. How can a Monaco race be this carnage free? I mean, there's just no crashing whatsoever. Oh, bit of contact there, but no, still nothing. There's absolutely no crashing whatsoever. How can a Monaco race be this boring? There's just no... You must be so bored watching this. There must be so... My God! What a horrendous pile-up. Back to Catalonia, and there's drama here as the Sauber goes wide. I've smashed into him. We've got the hand of rage, and I'm up into P4, and the podium positions are back on track here. And it's looking very, very good because the car ahead, I don't even know what the car ahead is, but I'm going to be reeling him in and looking for that cheeky podium position. Now the Sauber has been negotiated and he's gone a little bit wide there, and I went a little bit wide, but I seem to be okay on exit speed, and I've got in his slipstream, and I'm going to have a full bar of Kurz as I go over the line. Kurz is being deployed now. Look at the speed I'm gaining on him here. We're going towards turn 1. It's going to be podium for me. No, it's not, because I've stopped gaining on him, and I've gone far too deep. Oh, dearie me. That's horrendous, and that's awful, and that's P5 for me. That's shockingly bad first corner. There's just no excuses for driving that badly in this sort of circumstance. I've got to do better if I want podium positions. I've gone wide again there, and the Williams behind me is now sticking his nose in and has taken the position from me. I'm down in P6. It's just gone horrendously wrong, but actually I've got that position back because I had the inside line, and the two ahead of me now are fighting it out. Oh, it's a podium battle just ahead of me there. They're side by side. I could pick up the pieces, but that's not quite happened. I've dipped a tyre in the gravel trap and missed a golden chance to take P4 there. That's just shocking. I can't be driving in that... I can't even make the mouth movements required to describe how mad I am about that missed opportunity. It's just golden chance after golden chance I've thrown away in this final lap. And I wouldn't put it past me to throw away P5 to the guy that's just behind me here as we go towards the final chicane. Yeah, he's taken me as well, and I really just want to punch walls for the rest of the day. Because it was shameful. It was a shameful last lap. And I've cost myself a few positions there, but it's not the end of the world. Thank you ever so much for what... Oh, the penalties have taken me up into P5, so it's a good day in the end. Thank you ever so much for watching. Goodbye.